Hey there, crafters. Welcome back to Gina C Creates. And today I'm going to show you how to create these jumbo Easter eggs for home decor. I'm going to be using the terracotta painting method. And some supplies that I'm using are matte white spray paint, sandpaper, a paintbrush, acrylic paint, baking soda, and of course some jumbo plastic Easter eggs from your local dollar store. So the first thing we're going to do is prep our Easter egg for our terracotta paint. And to make sure that our acrylic paint doesn't chip off or peel off after we're done, it's essential to sand down your plastic and get rid of that shine for your paint to really stick. So I am using a 220 grit sandpaper, and I am just buffing out all the shyness around my entire Easter egg where I'm going to apply the paint. And depending on your Easter egg color, you can put your acrylic terracotta paint right over this. But since I have a blue Easter egg and I want to paint it pink or white or gray, I am going to make sure that I spray paint the whole thing white. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure I have a clean surface. So I'm going to take a damp cloth and wipe off any dust I got from sanding. So now that I have everything sanded down, I'm going to take them outside and spray paint them with a white spray paint. And the one I had actually broke the cap, so I found this one. It is a matte with paint and primer, so it's probably actually better to use this brand of spray paint. But I'm sure any white spray paint will work if you want to hide the color of the Easter egg. Let's say you want to do a white terracotta paint or orange or pastel colors. You can use the white spray paint to color the base. So I just gave it a light coat, and then I'm going to let them dry. And then I have some pale pink and a pink rose and a pale gray that I am going to use to color my eggs. And since my Easter eggs are going to have a seam where they connect together, I decided to color the bottom half one color and the top half a different color so that seam won't be so noticeable and it'll look intended. And I just mixed my acrylic paint with some baking soda. I just put half and half. And if your acrylic paint is a little bit runny, you can add more of the baking soda to get like a creamy texture that you want. There's really no formula to this. You just need a little bit of baking soda to really get that creamy texture. And then you're just going to brush it on with one of these bristle brushes. And I'm just going to go in a motion from up and down so I can get these lines and it'll give it a nice texture. But before these dry completely and they're still a little tacky and wet, I am going to sprinkle on some more baking soda, and I'm going to make sure it goes all the way around, and I'm going to let that dry completely with the powder on top. And then once it's completely dry, I'm just going to take another brush, or I found the paper towel works better. You just wipe it down. And now you have this nice look and feel of a terracotta vase. So I'm just going to snap these back together. They do have some flexibility and none of the paint chipped off when I was squeezing it together. But you do want to be gentle when handling these since they're so light and flexible. So I just snapped those back together, and look at how gorgeous these came out. And I just love the terracotta look of these. They don't look like a hollow plastic Easter egg anymore. It looks like a solid piece of clay or ceramic, and I just love them. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to make these for Easter.